Well, aloha, mother fathers. Welcome in another edition of the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast, broadcasting via tape delay, live, kind of, sorta, across all the different media platforms. Full episodes, obviously, for video viewing pleasures over on YouTube. And I think, so is the website, like, do we have, like, shit, like, actually on the website now?
Well, we have, it'll direct you to the YouTube page, but we do have personality profiles and show profiles.
Because if you want to know more about our 97 different hosts we have on this network for our 15,000 different shows, and those numbers are pinpoint exactly correct, make sure to head over to InsideEdgeNet.com, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Network. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. You can put net and see what happens and let us know. I'm curious to see what pops up.
Well, our socials.
Inside Edge.
Yeah, Inside Edge Net.
Otherwise known as the Cliff.
What happens when you put two fingers together? Oh, wait, that's...
You make a snap.
No, man, I can't listen to hip-hop at the gym anymore. I can't do it. Because every... Oh, boy, I'm going to sound like a boomer here for a second. I don't mean
you are.
I probably am now, technically.
Well, your birthday was not too long ago. You turned 50, right?
Yeah, it's just right behind Pete. The
country was,
I got a long way to go.
The country was founded when Pete was going through puberty. Right?
No, I don't. Unless it's Eli, I don't know if I can listen to hip hop at the gym.
Well,
anymore.
Eli's like 13, so
I know.
And he's gonna walk right through it. Yep, there it is.
Well,
all right.
So the problem.
I love you, but you suck sometimes. I just want you to know that.
Well, the problem is, I'm working out and stuff, and every new hip hop song, and they're great, but every new song is like, it's lyrics that you should be singing around with women that are not your girlfriend or wife.
Or maybe in general.
So, like,
most women that just have any sort of, like, self-respect.
Right. So, like,
sort of words.
Like, you're just getting into it, whatever. It's like, pop that. No. No.
You know what Double A's listening to when he goes to the gym?
No.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Okay, so now I want to do a video of Anthony with headphones on the treadmill at the gym, just singing out.
No.
Oh, y'all pop that pussy like this.
No, man, I meant shoulder. We meant shoulder.
He's popping, listening to Anaconda on the treadmill. Trying not to bust out and start twerking in front of all the hotties at the gym. All the Stairmaster sweeties out there.
Pop that? Never mind.
Pop that drink tab and hang out for us for the next hour and a half.
Yes, please.
And you walk right through it again.
Please.
Yep.
Please.
It's not moving traffic. It's my child that keeps walking
yeah.
through the frame. Yeah. He giggling like a schoolgirl, or like Double A when he hears naughty words on the treadmill at the gym.
Don't repeat those words.
He was in the bathroom. He didn't hear anything.
Uh-huh.
All right, stop.
All right, make sure you go to Fanatics. The QR code is on the screen. I think on this show we had it at the bottom corner, but...
Oh, shoot. Is it on a... Or you post-edited it in?
It's in post.
Okay.
But it's there.
We put it in post, Pete.
Yeah, it's
there. In case you're wondering.
Yeah, it's
not
there.
the only person who can produce. Great Grandpa Peter over there.
Obviously, we are in WrestleMania season, and I know a lot of you are liking everything that Randy Orton is doing right now. You can get Randy Orton's shirt or any of your favorite WWE superstars, past and present.
I'm glad he has the Wi-Fi password to all the arenas he's in because he's been on the phone a lot lately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after the one appearance, he needs all the passwords. But yeah,
poor Matt Cardona. Way to come back and immediately just get shellacked. We're gonna break your arm so you don't have to be at WrestleMania.
Am I guilty? The entire time Matt Cardona was getting beat up last week,
you were kind of like that.
I was thinking about the JBL video we played last week.
This is what happens when you're in the tanning bed.
And how about Heath Slater goes on that show? I think the next episode goes on the show, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to FaceTime. I'm not even going to warn Matt Cardona what we're talking about here. I'm just going to FaceTime you and say, did you do this? Did you in public do this?
Well, the thing about Cardona is now he has no shame. He's married to Chelsea Green, so I mean, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I will say this. Credit to him because he could easily flex that point. He hasn't. Yeah. He could have easily said
well, he uses her a lot.
Yeah.
Every championship she won, he also wore the next night on the Indies.
He did.
I'm now one half of the women's United States champion.
He did.
It's like, okay, buddy.
I can't help but feel, and we're going to talk Randy Orton in a few moments. I can't help but feel, man, was Triple H just ribbing Matt Cardona?
We're going to change your name. We're going to make you serious. And then you're not going to be on TV for a little bit. And then Randy's going to break your arm.
Unbelievable. Remember, go to the QR code at the bottom of the screen. That will direct you over to our Fanatics page, and you can get your favorite WWE gear or NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, any professional or college sport you can think of. Fanatics has you covered.
But the cool thing about Fanatics is because they have a partnership with WWE and all that as well, so you're getting some premium stuff there if you decide to use that little link we have for you.
Why did I think you were going to say, because they got a partnership with WWE, you won't see any crappy AEW gear?
See, now I've trained you. Your mind automatically goes there, and that's good.
I know. I'm learning. I know.
Can't wait for our next panel for someone to try and convince me it's good still.
Hey.
God.
115 episodes in, and we're glad to have your support. 115. And out of the 115, how many good episodes of AEW you think they have had in the 115 weeks we've done this show?
It's not even like they have good moments in almost every episode. There are a few things where it's like, oh, it's really good, and then there's like the rest of it that's like crap. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I get proofs in the ratings. I mean, whatever. Oh, they're getting really hot now. They're the best thing. And it's like, are they? I mean, WWE's down.
Yeah.
Don't forget, obviously, you can listen to us too. Our beautiful, sultry voices. We are from a radio background, so I mean, that does make some sense. As you can see, two faces for radio. Pete's not even on screen. That's all you need to know. My son makes cameos. He's the best looking one that comes through all of here.
Yes.
Nevertheless, no, I don't. I mean, they're pretty bad. Pretty bad. Kenny Omega's promo the other day was rough. Shake my hand, Max. Okay.
Kenny Omega should have been one of the biggest global stars.
If only he would have got proper training. I don't even think wrestling. He's athletic enough. That's fine. He can improvise.
I was going to say,
it's the mic training.
Yeah, I
know.
know.
Like he needed promo class, like big time. Like I wish Dusty was still alive.
Yeah.
Because he would have told Triple H, I need that baby. I need that baby down in NXT right now.
Mm-hmm.
I need him. Go get him for me.
Right. Like if Kenny Omega was performing at OVW, for $30, $40, I would pay to see him wrestle because I don't know the storylines. Like
MJF and Nick Nemeth are going to wrestle at independent show for the AEW Championship, so you can always pay for that.
Hey, that
not too long after Dolph Ziggler made a cameo appearance in WWE, he's just popping all over the place.
I will admit, MJF.
Like your soundtrack in the gym, it's popping all over the place.
Our sweet moment of the week brought.
Speaking of sweet, you ever pop that? All right.
Hey, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the?
Oh,
that was a commercial.
Oh yeah.
To get to the center of the Tootsie Roll, which you can find at BA Sweeties, among other things.
I think we've actually got some new material from Sweeties.
Yeah, we have footage from our buddy Tom. Take a look.
Rich, creamy,
Ryan, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Tom. Taste testing for the Easter Bunny. It's all official.
Try this one. Sweeties has everyone's Easter favorites: chocolate bunnies, eggs, jelly bellies, and even our popcorn bunnies made right here in Sweeties kitchens. Plus our velvety Humphrey Mallow fluffs.
It's Easter candy for everyone at Sweeties.
On Brook Park Road Ridge, just look for those giant lollipops. More?
It's for the children, Tom. It's for the children.
Now, truth be told, I put in a good word to actually be a part of that commercial, but they have better talent to do the taste testing.
Tom's like, no.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Like,
we
already got that covered.
Anything will ever say, no.
No. But Easter is right around the corner.
Just, as the airing of this episode, it's like, 10 days away?
Less than 10, like next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, next weekend.
My math is shit, but nevertheless.
Good Friday, and then, of course, Easter Sunday.
What's so good about it? Yeah, that's true. We're off work. Yeah, that's right.
Actually, that's great.
Hallelujah.
Actually, no, it's not great because then we're going to be backed up the following Monday.
That's all right. The following Wednesday, I go on vacation for the week.
It's fun. No, it was fun. The day I had to take off last week, I saw like, oh my goodness, we're like, I think it was one or two companies that submitted a crap ton of reports. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I hope we get that taken care of.
I'm working half a shift essentially doing that job, so it's great.
But BA Sweeties is working full shifts. Their entire team working full shifts, getting you ready for Easter, getting you all prepped and ready to go for Easter, and all those treats you could test out. And let me tell you, I know it looked good when you saw it just now in the commercial. It smells even better, and it's fantastic when you eat it.
The best part is too, you go and usually people buy candy in bulk. You don't usually go, once every multiple times a week and buy candy in droves. You buy it in droves. You get a bunch of candy at once. Use that promo code Lollipop when you go to check out at BA Sweeties in store to get $5 off a $40 purchase or more. It ends up being about 12%, 12.5% discount. That math is correct because it was done by Pete. He used his calculus, was it an abacus?
No, he wrote it down.
Yeah.
He did real math.
He used stones.
He did real math. He used paper and pencil.
He did real math. He used a calculator in his iPhone.
Yeah.
To tell us what
we don't do Common Core math on this show.
Nope.
No, we do actual.
Nothing common about that core. Have you seen the guy stand? No. I bet you do it in your head all the time, don't you, Pete? Did pop it.
Pop that. Never mind.
That's, and you're wondering, I do take pride in the fact that I've made Pete laugh more in this episode than the past month combined, so that's good. Small wins for me, or in this case, a big one.
Hear that giggle in that right ear.
He's all pink and his cheeks hurt. Take that however you want.
Again, mention the word Lollipop when you are checking out with your basket of treats. Again, it has to be $40 or more, but
get that discount.
As Kyle mentioned,
take it.
After you get all those treats and stuff, you'll scoop it up, and you got to fill, for your family. So
Easter baskets, maybe doing Easter egg hunts. I think he's probably going to have a couple of those too coming up. I mean, it's an opportunity. Take advantage of that discount, get some money off, and stock up.
Get the Peeps. You may not think like, oh, what's the big deal about Peeps? I'm telling you right now, it's good stuff. It's really good
Christian
stuff.
told us a long time ago they were his fans.
He did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He hasn't used the word peep in probably over a decade and a half.
So our sweet moment of the week was a moment that many of you probably did not see live because Netflix malfunctioned.
Yeah, what the hell? Is it on now?
It was on now.
Okay,
I watched it before. It before I taped
I waited like 45 minutes because I wanted to skip commercials. So I purposely did other things and was like, okay, I'll pick it up at 8:45, and then I turned it on and it said play from the beginning, and it ended up going from like 8:40. I'm like,
it kept going. It kept going to a commercial, and then the Becky Lynch segment.
Yeah,
so.
Which is already like over a half hour into the show, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm just not going to watch Oba dominate Brock again. But it was worth it if you went back and watched it because Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar came out huffing and puffing in one of their 3 more appearances before WrestleMania, and he's never going to dominate him again. And guess what happened? Oba came out and dominated his ass again.
Yeah, he did. And what was great too was we finally saw it from Brock Lesnar. The first time, and we've seen it in the past with Brock Lesnar, like the first go around, my opponent got the better of me. Okay, I got him. This go around, it's, oh crap, I might not just lose. I might get dominated at WrestleMania. Like you saw the actual fear, I wouldn't say fear, but actual concern. Like, holy smokes, this dude is not overhyped. He is the real deal. I would almost, actually, I'll say it. This is the one match I'm looking forward to more than any other match on WrestleMania right now.
The crowd is so into this.
Yeah.
And it's a Brock Lesnar match. And
yeah.
The crowd is so into it because they are into him.
Mm-hmm.
Oba got over.
Way over.
Pretty quickly.
Way over.
Pretty quickly. Like him and Trick, and then, you can filter in Javon in there too. He's getting some more people on his side. He's crazy. He's just losing his mind, which is awesome. We outside! You're inside.
Yeah.
You're literally inside, Javon.
You're in the building. Go in the pod, Javon. We got other people that got to come out.
You can't jump on the other 2. Just go in the pod.
I'm old now. We got to go to bed. They're going
to unveil the 8-person elimination chamber next year, and he's going to try and jump on 6 different pods.
Yeah, he will.
He's gonna try and Frogger from pod to pod, which is just not gonna happen.
You're gonna have Eddie or Ringo, whatever. Is
Get down.
Get down now. This was fantastic.
Oh my God, so good.
And everyone. And again, kudos to Paul Heyman. He set it up. As he has done best for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Set it up. Called the dude overrated. It was like all these guys in the past, including Dean Ambrose, mentioning character, they stepped up. They've been put down. And Oba just comes out and absolutely dominates.
He hasn't talked yet to him, has he? I don't think he said anything.
No.
He just came out there, just serious, took care of business. And that's how someone like that is going to get over, at least initially. When you're facing someone like Brock, read the room. And Paul Heyman can do all the talking, that's fine. Go out there and just kick his ass. Because, people want to see it. They want to see Brock get his, because he's been, it was my turn to take, right, from the business with the Undertaker stuff and everything, too. Like, it was his turn to give, and it was my turn to take. It's like, okay, buddy.
I know.
And you've been taking the entire fucking time.
I know the black community is really looking forward to this match.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We've been waiting for years for this match.
Make him say, Nah.
We've been waiting for a long time for this match.
Yeah. Well, for someone of this caliber to put Brock away. And like I said in the reacts, our very quick one. I
will say, you've come up with a lot of great ideas on this show.
I've come up with a lot of ideas that haven't fucking worked on this show.
No. That was like the most brilliant idea.
I have to do like under 5. It was so bad, dude. Like I felt like I didn't give anything to that. And again, the views were about the same. So it's just worth.
You know what? Make it a short. Make it a YouTube short.
I tried. Didn't do it.
Ah.
I think I just can't save the clip into the section of Kyle Reacts. I'd have to just let it upload naturally, and that's when it will go into the shorts. Because we have, you can set it in different spots. And I thought if I uploaded it, a little YouTube fourth wall for it here, thought if I uploaded it and still put it in Kyle Reacts because it was a minute, it would still go into the shorts, because shorts are supposed to be 3 minutes or less now, and it didn't do that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so whatever. I mean, hey, live and let learn.
And, well, at least you were able to, the bigger point was you were able to put it on the TikTok, which is actually probably a bigger deal.
That was the quickest it ever took me to do a video. Like, I had it done in like 5 minutes. I was like, this is great.
I did it in between requests.
Yeah, super fast.
Yeah.
I edited yours and put it up and gave
I saw it.
the
Thank
big
you.
Booker T face too.
Yeah, I love every time now. I do the stretches and stuff. I sing the Booker T's part of the Joe Hendry. Ray, side to side.
See ya.
I believe in Joe. Okay.
We believe in Oba Femi and what he's been able to do since he came up to the main roster. We kind of thought, okay, he's floating around a little bit. It's pretty obvious he's going to be on Raw. I think that's the gist of all this, and I think it makes sense, especially post WrestleMania, world title, that kind of thing. Probably going to be in his future. Oba and the Money in the Bank would be interesting. I don't know if that's going to happen because it's later in the year. They may want to jump on this sooner, depending on what Braun Breaker's health is and all
King
that
of the
stuff.
Ring.
Yeah.
King of the Ring.
Well, if they can go to Saudi, we'll find out.
Yeah. King of the
that's what
Ring
it's going to
from
be.
Toledo, Ohio. You can go ahead and go ahead and book it.
Oh God, from the Huntington Bakes.
Hey, watch your Toledo Mud Hens.
From Savage Arena.
I know.
On the University of Toledo.
Hey, go ahead and watch the Toledo Mud Hens. This was amazing. There's really nothing. It's a simple storyline that everyone has done their part more so than most.
It's all a setup. I mean, this is all to show Brock vulnerable. And that's when Gunther can have a gripe to pick, and we'll talk about him in a little bit too. If he does miss WrestleMania, like, I'm going to show you why I should have been there. I'm going to that kind of, and he's gonna, I'll take out the biggest one of them all.
Now let me ask you this about Oba and Brock. Do you still need any build up to WrestleMania? Do you still need 50-50 booking? Like, do you need Brock at some point?
We never need 50-50 booking. We don't ever need that. I don't need they both have to win one.
No, I don't mean it like that.
So that way when they go there, it's 1-1. There's like one piece of hair.
I know, I see, yeah. But like what I mean is, like, in the build up, like, do you just need Oba to just dominate the build up and just no match, or at some point does Brock need to get Oba back?
Absolutely not. He got the most he should have gotten when he tried to pick him up for the F5. and he got squashed after that. Like, he got clotheslined harder than Goldberg speared him the first time. Like, I mean, no, I don't. Why? There's no reason why Brock should have one over on Oba, especially if they're going to just go face to face. Unless Brock sneaks up on him and tries to do something a little dastardly, heelish.
It would have to be something very.
Oba has a tune-up match, and Brock comes out afterwards and surprises him without his music playing, and then he hits him with something or whatever it is. That's the only way it would make sense. But when they stand toe-to-toe, again, probably the only guy right now in WWE that I'm like, no, I don't think Brock can take him.
The only way I could see if something Vision-related took place, and low-key that would actually kind of set up Oba versus somebody from the Vision post-WrestleMania.
Vision may not be anything after WrestleMania, depending on when those Bloodline stuff happens.
The way things are looking, the Vision is basically nothing right now.
Well, we'll get that Seth Rollins-Roman Reigns match.
Yeah, you'll get it. And we'll talk about that. I mean, the most impressive thing Logan Paul is doing at this moment is feuding with Tom Brady.
It's working pretty well.
Which, I'm not going to hate on this. He's actually doing a good job. I mean, the flag football stuff was great and watched because of Logan Paul. But yeah, sweet moment of the week. All of this. Second week in a row where Oba just put the clamps. And it's simple. It wasn't hit all the moves and stuff. It was Brock got a little bit of an advantage at the beginning, and then Oba just sent him out of the ring.
I would just keep having him kick his ass. And then I said at WrestleMania that match the entrances should be longer than the match itself.
I have a feeling, I think we said last week or 2 weeks ago that this match would probably open night 2. I'm thinking now night 1. I think
they're both going to be the first hour of both nights are going to be on
hour.
ESPN, but they're going to, of course, it's going to open.
I think it opens WrestleMania. You want to get off to a hot start.
Though I will say the Liv and Stephanie brawl on Monday,
good stuff.
They
really
were
good stuff.
Physical, dude.
Glad you brought that up.
When Liv slammed, or when when Stephanie slammed Liv on the ground in the back, I was like, ooh,
yeah.
Is she gonna make it? I was like, ay.
There's real heat. There's good stuff there.
Yeah, that was good. I like that a lot.
And with that feud in particular too, I know, Stephanie, there's a little bit of a holdback in terms of the language barrier, but you could always still go back to the sit down interviews in the back. That's the one thing they haven't really clamped down on. I know Liv made her decision to face Stephanie based on what Stephanie said.
Yeah.
But you can kind of double down on that a little bit more.
They do like the little pre-packaged things or whatever it is, but yeah, I mean they'll keep feeding.
It's
more
a little
that.
thing. It's a little
I'd like
make it a little bit better.
I mean, in this situation too, I'd like to see Oba talk at some point. Maybe
I think he will.
One of the weeks that Brock isn't going to be there, have him talk and be like, this is why I'm doing this kind of thing, and kind of people are going to love it. They're going to get behind him. So I mean, just.
I wonder if next week would be that week to do.
Well, it's Madison Square Garden, so Brock will be there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
You almost want to do it on a week where Brock isn't there because you don't want to go back and forth with Paul Heyman too much.
I wonder if you have a situation too where Paul Heyman comes out on Monday at MSG. It's like, Oba, let's call a truce. let's clear the air.
We won't be physical if you won't be physical.
Yeah, something slimy like that.
I'm already getting my head popped off by Seth frickin' Rollins. The last thing I need is you hurting my client.
I mean, think about the money making, how the blockbuster of a match. You don't want to ruin that match, do you?
By the way, Paul Heyman just. I know it's not on the rundown, but I have to, because again, Raw Reacts was short. Good God. Seth getting escorted out in handcuffs. That's why your wife's going to divorce you. And then your daughter, I'll adopt her as my own. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Which one of the people in the locker room is going to own Becky after? I was like, oh. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's how we wanted CM Punk and Roman to be. Like, take the gloves off. Seth understands that. He's like, you know what? I can't even wrestle right now. What can we do to get this on the map? Paul, go personal.
Because Paul just kept going.
Becky's in the back like, that's fucking hilarious.
I know.
Like, that's
they
crazy.
both are. Oh
my God.
Like, dude.
And that was good.
Yeah.
And then Paul throwing the mic at him, too, was great. Like, he's just so fed up with being just cannon fodder for assault at this point. Like, it's awesome.
I'm telling you, that's a
I'm more
promo of the year.
interested-
That's a promo of the year candidate. I'm not even.
I'm more interested in this match, and I'm more interested in whatever Seth does now
Mm-hmm.
over almost everything else on the card, including the 2 championship matches for the men. Like oof.
In my opinion, Randy Orton and Cody at this moment is not too far behind.
It's got room to get there, but it's not there yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But
We'll see if Cody decides to actually show up tonight.
Right, but
he nixed Pat McAfee apparently.
But the Monday championship feud.
Oof.
Let's just get right. Our sweet moment of the week: Oba and Brock, and Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins.
Yeah. It was a night of the non-wrestling matches and that actually built the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Liv and Stephanie can't stand each other. These two,
Yeah, Liv and
two
Stephanie
brutes
as well.
Paul Heyman just having enough. Like,
Mhm.
I'm tired of getting hit and getting just my ass kicked, and I got nobody else around. Brock left, all that stuff. So I'm going to call you out. We're going to do this. Great.
And later in the show, I'm going to give a little bit of props as well to one thing in particular that happened on SmackDown last week. I'm going to give some props to a little bit later in the show. But again, BA Sweeties, that's the address. We never actually mentioned the address for our audio listeners.
Pop it in your, not your.
You can say it.
Yeah,
You can't say
don't pop it there, but make sure you pop it into the GPS.
it. Go to the gym, don't worry.
You know he's gonna be sitting there just like getting ready to go on the treadmill, like pop that, put something like that. Don't you think? But no, seriously, 6770 Brook Park Road, Cleveland, Ohio, 44129. For the audio listeners out there, make sure you guys pop that into the old GPS, whether you have Apple Maps, Google Maps, an old map, rotary phone, but you use MapQuest, whatever it is. Who cares?
Open it up.
You open that some bitch up and put it in. That's what she said.
You know, one of my goals for this show, and I guess for the network as well.
Fire me
is
at some
to-
point so we can actually start succeeding.
You know, one of my goals for this show.
Like a giant black cloud just hanging over the entire Inside Edge Radio Network. Yeah, everyone's great, but Kyle just, man.
You know, one of my goals for this show is to, one day, I'm out and about and we're working out at the gym or whatever, and somebody walks over and it's like, hey, yeah, I see you on the podcast, on the podcast. Now I don't want that anymore.
You have like, yo, double A, pop that. You'll get a cut in the barbershop and be like, yo, pop that shit, man. Gotta pop that shit.
Don't repeat that.
Don't repeat it. No. He already knows anything we say in this, he just shouldn't say in general, probably. Hey, there's pictures in case you're really illiterate and can't put stuff into your GPS. Use visuals. Yeah.
GPS.
CM Punk's like, that's not what it is.
Hey, you just saw Tom a few moments ago, and us there as well. You're seeing us now, but you saw Tom a few minutes ago.
Best part about that entire picture, my shirt.
The Halloween treats, as we mentioned, are fantastic as well. I know we're in Easter season, but there's no. It's like eating cereal for dinner. It's not a bad time to do
Halloween's their SummerSlam. Easter is their WrestleMania.
it. Yeah.
Kind of similar seasons when you think about that time of year for them, and this is obviously huge, so take advantage of it. Don't forget that promo code to Lollipop one more time. Get $5 off $40 or more when you purchase at BA Sweeties in store.
Absolutely. So
So Double A was calling the treadmill when he was done with it.
so the new WrestleMania main event,
Sweetie.
I guess it's Jey Uso versus CM Punk.
Jey Uso pulling some strings.
Is it Jimmy Uso versus CM Punk? Is it the Rikishi versus CM Punk?
It's the I'm carrying less and less, and Roman looks terrible. Like
Well-
he looks bad. Stop.
Even your child doesn't believe in Roman Reigns. What's going on?
Get like
He believed in John Cena.
Do they make child-sized muzzles? Yeah, that's what I said.
That might be a BA Sweeties, actually.
Oh,
Actually, no.
let's
it's
not
there.
put
No,
Tom
it's
in the
not.
corner now.
It's not there.
No, this was bad. I mean, like this Punk was okay at the beginning. Like his stuff was good. Jay coming out again. Good to see he wasn't out of breath getting down from the ramp. If he came into the crowd, he probably would have.
I don't think he's doing the. I don't think he's going to be doing that crowd stuff anymore.
Well, he's going that way. No, because he has to make sure he falls in line.
Get out of my ring. Respectfully, get out of my ring.
Yeah, that was rough. And then Jay, so Roman does that, and then it makes total sense for Jay to run the play, call the play, and have Roman run it. Because who is the tribal chief? Here we go again. It's just a recycled story over again. Now Punk is the opponent. And Roman taking orders from Jey Uso and putting Punk through the table and Punk laughing afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Cole's like, he's laughing. And he's just sitting there like, I'm not the one that needs help. He's not wrong. We need to move on from the story. Like, it's just the right person ended it. Cody ended it. They've had their little toes dipped in for the Survivor Series stuff and all that. He was included in this. Punk was. Like, it's time to move on. Like, good Lord, invest time in Jimmy Uso, the guy who actually cuts promos in this family and does a good job. Like, teach these guys like 3 more moves and they'll both be super over and they'll be over to stay. Like, it's just like, what are we doing?
Well, what they're doing is Bloodline 2.0, 3.0, whatever it is here.
And Zilla Fatu will debut at WrestleMania and become the new enforcer.
It is here.
And then here we go.
Well,
great. Looking forward
there's
to
a
it.
thought that I have in my mind. I'm going to share it. I kind of hate it, but I'm going to share it.
Naya's the enforcer.
It's Nia Jax, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to be the one. Now, here's
She's in the main event of WrestleMania.
Hey, you know what? We'll give credit to Nia. She's worked very hard, and I'll give you all the lip service you can provide here.
No, I'm good. She's still kind of iffy.
In 1999,
Back when you were only 22.
drinking in the 90s.
Yeah,
Boy, that's a pipe dream.
Yep, drinking in the 90s.
So, actually, in 98, you had the NWO splitting up into NWO Black and White, NWO Wolfpack. And then in 99, there were 2 things that happened on the night of January 4th, 99, not 6th, 4th.
Where were you on January 6th, 1999? I was 4.
So, Mankind put butts in seats and won the WWF Championship. But also what happened was the Finger Poke of Doom. The result of the Finger Poke of Doom in WCW was the rebirth of the new NWO. The NWO with all the A-level stars was technically the new Wolfpack, and then the B-level stars was the new Black and White. Why do I get a sense that at WrestleMania it's going to all come together where Roman Reigns, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu are standing tall to close out WrestleMania? And then the MFTs, they'll be in the background and stuff, and you may have a couple new family members, but why do I get the sense? Because of what has happened on Raw, and also, you know, even on SmackDown, you had the MFTs saying to Solo, "You sound like Roman." It's the exact same line that LA Knight gave to Jey Uso backstage. "You sound like Roman." Why do I get the sense that at the end of WrestleMania this year, the Super Bloodline is going to be together?
Well, I mean, if we're doing old and new, I mean, there you go. I mean, and you have your Wolfpack and you have your Black and White right there. Obviously, the Black and White, the B guys, are the Solo Sikoa group, and the A team is Roman, the Usos, and Jacob, if you went there. I just don't see Jacob Fatu getting into that. I think they bring someone else in. I think he's the one person out of that entire family that's in WWE currently that is kind of past the Bloodline stuff to a point.
I don't
see him going and taking orders from Roman. I just don't see that.
Well,
I can't visualize that happening.
Well, here's what's going to be the difference. Supposedly, nobody is going to be taking orders from anybody. Supposedly.
Right.
We'll see how long that
He's
lasts.
been called the tribal chief for 6 years now. No one's taking orders from him, correct?
Yeah, we'll see how
Garbage.
long that. But, like, I guess their goal is if Jey Uso is essentially the new Paul Heyman, the new wise man, and it's calling plays and unlocking Roman. Because the whole point is Roman supposedly, we think, respects the Usos, supposedly.
That's why he asked him really nicely to get out of his ring, right?
He asked nicely this time.
He asked nicely, which wasn't nice. It was
in the
just a
past, he did
statement.
not ask nicely.
No, he just please get out. He didn't even say please. He just said get out of my ring.
He said respectfully, get out of my ring.
Oh wow. He's changed so much.
No, he didn't.
It's the same shit.
Well, the problem,
It's the same shit.
The problem is, you're right. I agree with you, but a lot of people still like Roman.
People, I don't even know why anymore. He hasn't done anything like that's earth-shattering since the title reign. Like, I understand, like, hey, he's one of the biggest stars ever because of that. But like since then, what has he done? Showed up a handful of times, and that's it. Like, and that's fine. Hey, do what you want when you're popping. But like, it's the Brock Lesnar thing.
Some fans is something that I know we're supposed to have, our fingers on the pulse and all that stuff. I posted on Facebook this week. Are you excited? Half-heartedly excited about Bloodline 2.0.
No.
And there were some people that was like, absolutely. They had their finger up and everything.
Who the fuck said that? I thought it was all like no.
No, there were some of our folks said that they were excited about
You should
the
get drug
Bloodline.
tested like Paul George after he was a 30-point night.
Man. Watching the Cavs at Heat the other night, by the way, Bam out of bio, like, man, that's the guy who scored 80-some points.
They were tired.
I know.
Back to back.
I was just saying that in particular about Bam. But,
Yeah, well.
but no, this also tells me, too, this was the plan. This feud was the plan for the last several months.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it was CM Punk in this row or originally Cody Rhodes
I think Seth Rollins is probably going to be the initial.
or Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I think Seth and Roman was probably the early plan.
Like,
for
I
the
think if they wanted Cody Roman, my theory is if they wanted Cody Roman 3, like like it was originally reported,
They'll save that for Saudi.
but this would have been the story they would have did it for. And you would have had Cody, who's just like, again, white meat baby face. It's like, dude, again, we're doing this again. And at least with Cody, you would be like, okay.
Yeah, but see, Cody wouldn't fit into this role because he's shown respect to Roman from a standpoint of he's acknowledged that he's done all these great things and all that stuff. And Punk is just like, fuck you.
Well,
You're a narcissist. You're an asshole. Cody's not going to call him that kind of stuff right now.
Well, and also, you would have had to change the storyline a little bit, too, because
Jay,
Cody and Jay are like this.
And Jimmy, too. Jimmy's
And
part
Jimmy.
of that. Yeah. He's not going to disrespect the Usos. He would apologize to them and say, I'm sorry for what I said, but I had to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wouldn't have done Punk's thing and said, I'm sorry that your cousin's a egomaniacal asshole or whatever it was.
The thing that also kind of is just like, to go to CM Punk for a second, the old thing, the way the old comment last week played out kind of killed his heat. Because I understand the speech he gave this past Monday of, yeah, I'm old, just like Wayne Gretzky and just like all these other top-level superstars in various sports and stuff. But, okay, if you would have called Michael Jordan for the, when he played with the Wizards, if you would have called him old, would Michael Jordan have left the ball game, cried over the fact that he was called old? No. But CM Punk cried about basically lost it because he was called old. And all of a sudden this week we were led to believe, that had no effect on him.
I don't know.
It's hard
and
to
also,
buy into that.
Roman calling Punk old when they're like 5 years apart is wild. Like 5-6 years apart is crazy. Like, it's like, okay, like, sure, buddy. Like, you're also 40. Like, like, sure. Like, and you show up less.
Yeah.
I mean, so, and you got to a point in your career in your like late 30s mid to late 30s where you're like, I'm not going to be there every week. I don't have to. Like, I mean, okay. I mean, at least he's still putting the effort in. I don't know. And I get it. One is a family, one doesn't per se. Like, but like his wife works there too. Punk does. So she gets to come with him. But I mean, I don't know. I've been up and down on this. They've had me a few times and they've dropped me a few times. And now I see where it's going and I know what the end result's going to be. And it's just like, man, get your Vision versus Bloodline stories ready to go because Judgment Day is going to fall apart after WrestleMania. So this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. I can see the Survivor Series match now in the back of my head. The Braun Breaker revitalized Vision taking on the Roman Reigns-led Bloodline.
And they're going to try to be presented as baby faces. There's no babyface trait of Jey Uso. Like, none.
Not recently.
Like, zero.
He stopped eating.
And he started eating. No.
Well, we don't know that.
I don't know. But no, there are no baby. If you're going to present these guys, that's the tough part, too. Because even if you're just like, why would you want Roman Reigns to win? Can't root for CM. Like, what's the benefit of rooting for CM Punk?
Because he's one of our favorite wrestlers of all time, I guess. That's probably one of the reasons why.
But he's old.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're both old, if we're being honest. So, Roman's got more gray in his beard than Punk does at this point. So, I don't know.
I mean,
a
Just for Men promotion is probably going to sponsor. Just for Men will probably sponsor the main event.
No, that'd only be if The Rock was involved. Then he'd find a way to incorporate it.
Oh, don't get me started on The Rock. Oh, guess who was seen back, in that truck?
Yeah, he was in the back of the truck. You really talk about the bloodline, the super bloodline. Now, there it
is.
There's the final boss.
There it is.
Finally coming back.
Finally. There it is.
I tell you what, next year would be the Rock Roman, or the Rock Roman match if it ever happens.
And then The Rock leading the young group when the super group got too big for
you guys failed. So I had to do some digging on my own and use my power as one of the board members of TKO to bring in some more Samoans, because that's what we need. 15 more Samoans in WWE tomorrow.
Or
do it, book it.
Or because none of the other baby faces could stand up for themselves. Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to stand alongside Rock.
Cody's like, man, because Rock be heel. They wouldn't have Rock come back as a babyface.
Mm-hmm.
He was too good as the final boss, and Roman still gets cheers. Rock will get a cheer when he first comes back, then he's going to get booed.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have to bring. Yeah, you.
What
need
is he
final
wearing?
Boss Rock.
Is he wearing a Let's Bring It shirt, or is he wearing his Versace vest? It matters.
It does
because whatever he comes out in, that's what you know where he's going to go.
That is true.
Unless he pulls a 180 on us and comes out like full Rock gear, and then still becomes a dick, which would be interesting.
When's the next time WWE is in Phoenix? I don't know. We have to look it up, but we need Rock's input on their marijuana laws. We need
smoking doobies, crackheads, and Phoenix.
I guess
I don't care.
I kind of answered my own question, but I'm like, because I look at all these feuds when we talk about WrestleMania. What is the end game? What's the end goal of all these feuds?
To get Rowan the title back, obviously, and to try and legitimize the World Heavyweight title more. I think Punk and Rollins did a good job getting it to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Roman's job to carry it to SummerSlam, and I imagine it'll be Seth, it could be Braun, could be Oba. One of those three mixed in. Maybe LA Knight's his first challenger because of the Bloodline stuff, so that's a good feud right away for LA Knight.
Backlash, yep.
Yeah, so he'll get a chance to fight Roman for a title again and lose again. What? Yeah.
I think but I think that's why if they go with this, and again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but like definitively, it's just a thought that I have in my head. If they went with the super bloodline, you could, if Roman's not there, it wouldn't hurt to put in Solo in that row, or if they're going to be presented as baby faces, a wild Jacob Fatu, a wild card Jacob Fatu in that. Plus, it moves them away from Drew McIntyre.
Well, that's going to happen at Mania too, but.
And then who knows? Maybe at that point we'll find out who attacked Jacob Fatu. At that point we'll figure it out.
I don't think they care anymore.
I don't think they care either. So we move on to SmackDown, and Randall Keith Orton.
Yeah, now you use a full government name when he starts kicking people in the dick over and over again.
First of all, yeah, I think Triple H was ribbing Matt Cardona, but we talked about that earlier in the show. Okay, let's get right to it. So, do you like the way that Randy Orton has been presented as a heel since the initial turn?
It's still controlled. If you remember, like 2009 Randy Orton, there was no control. He was just killing people in the back. Like, he was beating up members of Legacy just because. Like, I still remember that. Who was the champ at that time? I think it was Jeff Hardy.
Okay, yeah.
When he kicked him in the back.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, that was unhinged Randy, and people wanted to see that. And you're getting controlled Randy. Controlled heel Randy.
I think for now.
Like, even when he snaps, it's like, he doesn't look as crazy as he did.
He does it.
But granted, he had like the spit coming out of his mouth back then. He looked like he actually belonged in some sort of asylum that housed mental people. But I mean, like, I don't know.
I like that he's being presented this way at this stage right now.
Well, he's aged more, so maybe it's I have more of a control over than you think I do, and now I can let it open up, and I know when to close it.
Well,
Or again, the person on the phone. As many jokes as I make about it, that's going to be huge to all this. Who that person ends up being. They got Ted DiBiase Jr. who just got cleared against the fraud charges. He's going to be in Vegas.
he has to be.
Because why wouldn't he be in Vegas
He
for
has to
WrestleMania weekend? That'd be great.
He has to be there.
If he found a way to come back. But also, why is Randy listening to Ted DiBiase Jr. and all of his great successes he had in his career? Remember all the world titles that Ted DiBiase Jr. won? All the different Royal Rumbles and Elimination Chambers he was in and won, and the accomplishments. You got Randy Orton, a 14-time world champion, and you got Ted DiBiase Jr., who hasn't wrestled in 15 years and is probably closer to being a history teacher than he is a professional at this point.
I guess you didn't play him in 2K.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but we can throw it back. Oh, no, look at the. No, I don't get that. I told you it's got to be Rick, or it's got to be one of those guys that actually knew Randy back then. People have Batista in their mind. I don't know how I feel about that, though Batista could be one of those people because he left as an asshole to be like, you need to get there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can pull off. You can do a one-off again with Batista.
But he doesn't want to do this anymore.
I know.
And he got
I
skinny.
know.
He got tiny Batista.
I know.
Yeah, he's skinny Batista now. He's actor Batista now.
Hornswoggle. No.
I'm always chilly Batista again.
Yeah, he is.
Because he lost all his muscle mass, he has no more muscle to confront his body. So he's
skinny jeans.
He's
man.
cardigan Batista.
When
He's cardigan and sunglasses Batista
When he came out 10 years ago,
with the
like,
blue nose ring.
this is your Royal Rumble winner right here.
Yeah.
This is the guy that's going to take Bryan Danielson's spot. Look, I like this at this moment. To me, it feels more real. That it's not all the way, because otherwise, in a way, it wouldn't make sense. And like, you were cool for years, and I'm just a different guy. Here we go. And we got to remember, too, there's a good chunk of the audience that did not watch Randy Orton in 2009. They don't know. So I enjoyed the journey of getting to that point. And I thought Jelly Roll had a huge impact on this story this past Friday. Because what he did, he was just like, Randy, that's not you. That ain't you. The guy I saw attack Cody Rhodes, I don't know who that guy was. I don't know. It was like a different person out there.
Because you were smoking crack and selling meth when he was doing that originally.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
I'm kidding. I love Jelly Roll.
I don't know. I mean, I know you a good dude. I know you, and you sitting there like,
when is Randy going to kick this guy in the head?
I know. I'm sitting there like, oh no. I really, because again, Jelly Roll is killing it right now. Because I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh no. And not like as a critic, like as a fan, I'm sitting there like, oh no, he's gonna
kick him in the.
There's gonna be a.
That what her mouth wobbles say.
Oh man. Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson, they have a match tonight, and I just fear.
Oh, okay.
They have a match tonight.
So I didn't watch SmackDown because I don't have YouTube TV or anything like that, or slang, or I'm not slanging that TV all over my apartment. But you are. So, okay, so they're not even going to wait till WrestleMania. They're going to. Miz and Jelly Roll is the WrestleMania match, right?
Probably.
Okay, was Miz involved in all this again too, or was he not?
A little bit, but a little off to the side. But he's going to.
And then
they're going to circle back.
Did Danhausen show up too at some point? Maybe they do a tag match.
Yeah, they're going to kind of circle all back to it.
Oh, but then Kit Wilson be cheating on his partner if he teams with Miz. Elton Prince would be pissed.
He would be, but. We'll talk more about Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson on the second half of the show, but Jelly Roll had that part with Randy Orton. Oh, man. He's going to replace Matt Cardona with Jelly Roll.
That's probably going to honestly, that might happen tonight. Yeah. After the match, whatever it is, because I'm assuming Cody's going to be on SmackDown?
He's not advertised yet.
What's going on with this idiot?
He bailed McAfee. He was supposed to be on McAfee.
You know it's
Wednesday.
not good when Roman's showing out more than Cody at this point.
Cody is devastated.
Listen,
Cody is devastated.
Paul Heyman got rocked, and he showed up the following Monday. Cody can't show up to SmackDown for 2 weeks in a row now?
Cody is devastated.
Yeah, well, cry me a river. You've seen the picture, Cody. You know everyone's about to turn on your ass. Come on. You're the champ. That's what happens. People want it.
But it's
Sammy's next. He may be the one talking to Randy about all this stuff.
could be.
What if it's Sammy on the phone? What if it's KO on the phone?
What if it's? Let me go back to Sammy. That would be nuts.
I think KO is probably the more likely one.
Yeah, it would be which would be great because that means KO is right around the corner to returning to the ring. But
And I could see KO, Sammy, and Randy being a thing. That'd be a crazy group.
that would be a reason to watch SmackDown.
It would
legitimately.
it would save KO from taking some bumps early too. He can kind of work his way back slower with these guys. And that could be
Can you new legacy? New legacy. Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Come up with a different name. I don't want Legacy anymore.
I don't want it either, but he kept saying legacy. Oh, and then the legendary Ted DiBiase Jr.
What a career, that guy. That one tag team title he won that once.
If he does come back, he better cut like the most legendary.
You know who had a better career than Ted DiBiase
Jr.? The legal program.
You know who had a better career than Ted DiBiase Jr.? Hornswoggle.
He did.
You know who had a better career than Ted DiBiase Jr.? Curtis Axel.
Get him. Get him.
Ryback.
Get
had
him.
A better career.
Skip Sheffield, motherfucker.
Oh,
Get him.
God.
Oh, man, he had him. But, man, Randy Orton,
I like it. I'm glad they did
There's
it.
more juice.
There's just so much more there, and I get they're trying to slow burn it because they have a little bit of time, but still, it's like, man.
After he knees Jelly Roll tonight, Cody's going to come back next week.
Or he'll come out tonight.
Or tonight.
Where's Smackdown at, do you know?
I do not know.
Somewhere near New York, I would think.
Somewhere in America.
So that's true.
And
not for law.
Weekly television from.
It's your treadmill calling. Why aren't you here, popping it on me? Yeah, let it ring.
Hello.
So if you're wondering right now what's happening, Eli called Double A in the middle of our taping to ask if he could be on a show that already happened.
Maybe. I'll let you know after I tape Side Hustle. We're taping right now.
That's some bullshit, Eli.
Okay. All right. Say hello to Kyle.
Fuck you.
Don't respond to that. I'll see you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Does anyone know what's going on here? Your what is he, the assistant program director? Or what? Do we trust him enough to give him that title yet? He practically is. He's doing as many shows as you are, which is like 15. So if he's not doing it, he's producing it. So he might as well be like, Jesus.
Speaking of which, coming up next, we were a commercial break away.
We were so close. And then Eli had to dial that number.
And remember, folks.
Had to call his favorite battery.
And remember, folks, you're like, man, you want good production. You should have edited that out.
No, it's all in. I got time for that. He's going to host his 15 other shows. Get it up. Let's go.
I do want to give quick props to Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson. They deserve they did a slam poetry segment last week, which I thought was fantastic. So I want to give some props to the both of these guys when we come back. Also, we're going to find a way to get Gunther on this WrestleMania card. We're going to find a way. And I have a proposal. You see it there. I'm going to present it to Kyle. We're going to find a way to get the new Legend Killer Gunther onto WrestleMania. And then also, this is not Seth Rollins' fault. I just forgot to replace the photo.
That's fine.
Does WrestleMania feel less important this year?
One of the few things that feels kind of important. It's good to include it in this because he's given us hope a little bit.
That is true. All these guys give us hope each and every single week. Or products and stuff.
They're going to give you hope to get a better deal. And who better to tell you than them themselves?
We are here at BA Sweeties tracking a major popcorn bunny storm. Heavy showers of buttery, creamy crunch.
Brian, what are you doing?
Radar doesn't lie, Tom. It's a full-on popcorn bunny blizzard.
Everybody loves our colorful popcorn treats, and they're made in our own kitchens. Plus, Sweeties has everything you need to fill the Easter basket with fun.
Delicious conditions continue now through Easter.
Sweeties candy, Brook Prepward at Ridge for those Italian lollipops.
Will the blizzard ever stop?
Not in Cleveland.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick. With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh. I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
And then I said, Pop, what?
Omega Video Marketing is the place where you need to be.
Oh, Megan. Video marketing.
Yep. Video marketing. She has you covered. Winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Like a tarp from Ollie's. She has you covered.
She has you all covered.
Yeah, Pete, that's right. Giggle.
All 4 seasons.
Oh, like the hotel?
Every week. I have no idea where to go from
Megan
there,
is the umbrella your business needs.
That actually works.
But you can take that, Meg. I just want a little bit of it. Like
that actually works.
10%.
That's actually brilliant.
Yeah, 10%.
MeganRG440 at gmail.com. MeganRG440 at gmail.com. She does a ton of events, covers a ton of events.
She's got the Latin thing going for her, though. You're the Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Your business is the Alpha.
Yeah.
I'm the Omega.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
eBay, Obey.
Yeah, very proud of that. Yeah, she is. And she's proud to serve you here in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio.
Speaking of being served, I got a YouTube clip from the Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, Renee Paquette interview.
Okay.
I took pride in watching all 15 minutes of that and watching Christian just sit there like this. Like, just so mad to be there. Funniest character in wrestling right now is Christian Cage.
He is.
2A is Danhausen, but Christian is fantastic.
You know, again, at some point, Danhausen has to get in the ring. At some point.
I'm telling you, Danhausen and Jelly Roll versus Miz and Kit Wilson is a money match.
Yeah, it is. It is. That would be fun.
Who got cursed? I Show Speed got cursed on Raw? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, because Danhausen isn't brand exclusive. He can curse anyone anywhere.
Yeah. I Show Speed, by the way, doesn't come off that likable.
Well, that's kind of the point.
I know.
I think most YouTubers don't come off likable.
Yeah.
Except us. When I'm not telling you to go fuck yourself. And by you, yes, you the person listening to this, you probably should. But, like, you get my point. In public, he's a sweet guy. But in this setting,
no.
Fuck you.
MeganRG440 at gmail.com.
Yeah, Megan, yeah. About her.
Omega Video Marketing, your content creator, business owner. She has you covered.
She's nice
events.
in person and behind the scenes.
That is correct.
And in public. And everywhere in between.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Also, remember, AlleyRoseFragrances.com, our network sponsor here at the Inside Edge Network. I actually have the lemon bar candle in my home right now.
How'd that go?
It smells fantastic.
Don't eat the candle.
I tried not to.
Why would that turn your head when I said don't eat the candle? Are you eating candles?
Please don't eat candles.
Oh, my God.
Please
That's why you have so much wax in your ears, because you eat them all and it goes in there.
Yeah, please don't eat candles.
What?
But it is tempting because the candle smells really good.
Yeah, as much as you want to lick that candle, make sure you hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it in. Keep that tongue in your mouth. Ooh.
Remember, if you're a first-time customer, for everybody, go to AlleyRoseFragrances.com. If you're a first-time customer, use the promo code InsideEdge20. InsideEdge20. Our coworker Allison, she personally handcrafts these candles herself. So
so keep your Jordan tongue inside your mouth and open up your checkbook to Allison and do this with that first order. And you know what? Buy a little bit in bulk.
Yeah.
Stock up. Spring's a long season when it decides to eventually show up in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, you probably want to get the lemon bar and also the Christmas tree candle for today's weather.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, that soft bloom is looking really good to me right now. I'll tell you what. It's looking really good.
You got to put that order in.
Man, if I wasn't a broke bitch.
Hey, even if you are broke, whatever, Inside Edge 20.
Pete's like, tell me about it, as he makes more than both of us combined.
But you're a first-time customer, use the promo code Inside Edge 20.
Pete and his millions over there. It's the laugh out loud. That was great. I don't care that it was sarcastic. I still count it.
I know that was good. That was real good. I gotta give props real quick. I know you didn't see it, but Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson.
Something about his mom. He put his belly on his mom or something like that.
Yeah, that happened.
When in doubt, use the your mama joke. That always sells.
Hey, he delivered it. It went way over. But Kit set it up though too. And again, Jelly Roll. You talk. I don't want to take Jelly Roll in WWE for granted. I know it's celebrities. I know it's...
No, he's one of the guys that we said gets it. And I think everyone else knows that, too. It's like him, Logan Paul, Bad Bunny. There's some people that just, when they show up, you know they're about it.
But what's crazy, too, I think Jacob Fatu talked about it in an interview. When Jelly Roll was training, it was him and Jacob training basically together. They were at the Performance Center.
What a ring to be in.
Hey, you're right.
What a ring to watch.
I know. But, afterwards, people got it. The wrestlers usually stick around. They clean up the ring. They do this. They do that.
Jacob Fatu, the only guy that has more kids than Roman.
Yeah, exactly.
I got 7 and I want more.
Hey,
what?
That's going to be the new nucleus of the whole super bloodline thing.
Our kids, all 12 of them.
Yeah, and then some, because they're all great dads.
Oh, hey, shout out to Naomi and Jimmy too.
Yeah, congrats,
little baby in
congratulations.
Into the world. By way of Rikishi. Oh, by the way, she gave birth. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
Now the eternal clock begins, and Double A asks the question, can Naomi show up for WrestleMania?
Oh, please. I know the answer is no, but
no.
please.
She's got a better chance of...
I'm envisioning SummerSlam.
She still might beat Bianca back.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
but Jelly Roll volunteered at the Performance Center. I'll do it all myself. I'll clean the ring. I'll do all the little things. And this dude not just gets it, he wants to...
I'll mop the grass.
Yeah. Good. He does it all. And, again, the backstage segment, we talked a few minutes ago about his interaction with Randy Orton. That really, really helped Randy Orton's character last Friday night. And then that also set the stage for this segment. The poetry slam. And Kit Wilson... I think we would talk more about him if he was on Raw, just because of the Netflix audience versus the cable audience.
Just because we both would see him, because we
would see him every week. We would see him every week.
I don't see him because I don't have SmackDown. I don't see him
because it's like, man, and I'll admit he slips by because again we do football every week. We occasionally get around to doing basketball, and then it's Friday, so sometimes Kit Wilson just slips by the cracks. This dude knocks it out of the park. Yeah. And I think he knocked out him and Jelly Roll knocked it out of the park. And we're gonna get this match tonight. And it's gonna be nuts.
Light the fire. I wanna see it. I'm calling it now. Danhausen and Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson and Miz. I wanna see it at WrestleMania.
Toxic.
It'd be so good.
Oh my goodness.
Which was ironic because Miz literally is like the toxic character. Like that's his whole thing. The Hollywood star bitten toxic. Yeah. I'm the must see person ever. Like, yeah, isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic? If you
Kit Wilson deserves to be on WrestleMania.
No, he will. They'll get him there. I think they have to do that match, or Jelly Roll will team with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know who,
but he's too good.
Mello, I don't know.
Could maybe.
That's my way to segue into the next segment.
But I have a way. I have a way. We are determined here at the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast to get the man who retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles in 1 year. We're going to get him on to WrestleMania. In fact, we might even start a GoFundMe. Get Gunther on WrestleMania.
Yeah, because that's what he needs to re-sign his 7-figure deal and more money.
He needs that. I know most of you do not miss Gunther when he doesn't appear on Raw for like the 3rd or 4th straight week. And honestly, I don't miss him either. I'm not coming out here and saying, we need to find a way to get Gunther onto Monday Night Raw each and every single week. If Netflix skips over him, that's fine.
How many weeks in a row has he missed? Like 2 or 3?
I think 3 or 4.
Is he hurt?
No, they have nothing for him.
Shocker.
I mean, they had something for him, and then Rey Mysterio got hurt.
And
Because I think his last appearance, he was beating up Dragon Lee.
he took Dragon Lee's mask off.
Yeah.
That was supposed to open the door to the Luchadors, and it was supposed to be Ray that could challenge him and he could retire Ray, and Ray decided that he wanted to get hurt too soon.
They're not even putting him on the AAA programming.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
that could have been something if you wanted to feed into that.
Yeah, but I mean, if Ray's hurt, he's not going to show up anywhere. So-
Well, I know not Ray, but like you could have.
Oh, Gunther?
Yeah.
Now he goes on a quest to just kill all the Luchadors.
You know the crazy thing though? I'm
JBL, I love that man.
going to give you the sales pitch on Carmelo Hayes in a second, but
Yeah, I'd love to hear this because I don't.
the triple so El Grande Americano
Is over.
is like
He's a babyface.
super over
Yeah.
in AAA.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, he'll never wrestle as himself ever again
Well,
in AAA.
yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, hopefully he's not wrestling in AAA for too much longer anyway. But yeah,
but Gunther would be a massive heel in AAA.
and they have
facing-
chemistry. Yeah, they know each other. I don't know. Hey, there's a door. Who knows?
So, Carmelo Hayes is the United States champion. He had a great match on SmackDown.
Who do you face?
Ilya.
Oh, they finally had a match.
Mm-hmm. They
Really?
finally did it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
It was good.
Well, obviously Carmelo won.
It was what you expect. I
Wow,
mean,
okay.
it hard fought.
Okay,
down to the wire, all that
I
stuff.
know where you're fucking going with this thing. You're gonna tie Ilya into it.
I'm not actually.
That's the only reason it makes sense.
I mean, but you could.
Gunther's a Raw superstar. He's not a free agent like half the roster. He's actually on Raw.
So you are a brand exclusive superstar until it conveniently doesn't matter, and I think you got to find a way for Carmelo Hayes to say, and I would present this as I have faced top level competition. I take on the best United States Championship. I'm very proud of United States Championship. Blah blah blah, and then, I'm ready to take on bigger competition. Out comes Gunther, and this would be a good test in terms of. I'm looking at this as putting Carmelo Hayes at a higher level.
So you want him to beat Gunther?
He could.
No.
He could. I think he could. I mean, he could. Now, I would, me personally, if I was booking this.
Didn't he lose to Gunther in the tournament, the John Cena retirement tour? I think he did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he was him
probably
versus
did.
Gunther, and he lost in like the quarterfinals or whatever it was. Yeah, this we saw this already. I don't want this, and I don't care that Gunther's on the card or not. You know what?
No. It is
he can
our,
retire for all I care
It
at
is
this
our
point.
responsibility. It is our responsibility to put the guy who retired John Cena on this damn card.
Are we getting Trick and Sammy at Mania?
We should.
Is that they have like
That's the trend. Yeah.
okay? Because I was gonna say Mello and Trick could be good.
Well, we're not there yet.
No, I guess
And
not.
we're 3 weeks away.
That can be a world title feud down the line,
Mhm.
down a couple of years.
You can do that
whenever you want.
3,000 times whenever
Yeah,
you want.
yeah, whenever.
You don't want to rush that.
There's nothing. I mean, if Ray's not able to go and Sheamus isn't on call and he's hurt, if he is, then I don't see anyone that makes sense for Gunther to fight at Mania. And you know what? You're better off than keeping him off the card than burying Mello, because there's no reason why Mello in his current state should beat Gunther.
It
The
would
way
be a
Gunther's
great-
been presented.
It would be a great match.
If it's Eli again, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lose my mind.
That's another.
Another-
I'll answer that a little bit later on.
Yeah, Eli gets the response. This guy doesn't.
Don't say that.
I just want you to know, whoever talked to Anthony during the show that wasn't Eli, or we talked after the show when we recorded, you're less important
That is not true.
than Eli Moon.
That is not true. I just forgot to put the phone on silent.
Jesus.
So I heard that ESPN alert. Actually, it came from your watch too.
It did. Well, Cleveland plays baseball tonight somewhere.
In Seattle
Yeah, they always open the season in Seattle. It's great.
at midnight. That's when they're going to play. Unbelievable.
Oh, you-
Every other team opens up on during the daytime. We go find a way. Okay, this didn't work. So next week I'm going to give you another.
yeah, because he's not going to show up. So I guess
I'm going to
whoever-
give you another.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Ray will come back, or like Sheamus is the easy one. Because you
Sheamus-
know,
I know.
it's going to be a physical match and it's going to be good because they've done it before. But like, if you really want to get him on the card, I'm telling you, he's either going to be in the Battle Royal or he's not going to be on the card, and they're not even going to talk about him.
We are determined.
Punk talked about Gunther. He said he was better, and still lost, and didn't back down and still lost. Like I don't know. Like There's just nothing there. You put him in a freaking corner. I didn't think it was possible for Gunther to be more in a corner with the title stuff than he is now because he can't fight anybody young. He can't.
They picked the wrong guy.
He can't. Well, no.
I mean, we established that.
But like,
imagine if
he
it was
wasn't,
Trick Williams that would have retired John Cena instead.
Well, that's what I pitched originally. But like, and then I could see Trick and Mello in a match because they're both young and it makes sense. And there's a future there, and there's a past and a future there.
Yeah.
With Gunther,
imagine how much bigger the Oba Femi Brock Lesnar match could be
if Oba would have been retired John.
I'm just saying.
I didn't mind Oba as much.
I'm going back to your idea.
Oba didn't need it. Trick could have really used it.
I know. I'm going back to your idea of that John Cena tournament at the end of the year. Of imagine if it was young guys in that tournament.
Well, I mean,
or
Trick or Mello would have been great. Either one of those guys in the role, and it would have made a lot of sense.
I know, but they put faith in the guy that
they didn't have plans for WrestleMania.
Well,
and even if guys were healthy, like so Ray is the Avenue, and that's not a bad match. But it's
okay, let me ask you this: does the match? Let's say Ray is cleared. They're ready to go. Does that have to be a retirement match?
Yes.
What if Ray doesn't want to retire?
Then don't do the match.
Then what does he do after? What does Gunther do?
Sit on his ass. Wait till Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I guess. You booked him into the role.
That's not Triple H or the writing team.
Into it. You booked him into it. And
this is what happens when you pick the wrong people.
When there's no one left to retire currently that's active on the roster and not hurt, he's going to sit at home. Because he wrestled one young guy and they had a pretty good match. And you did all this work to show it and then now nothing afterwards. Because, again,
imagine.
It's not the wrong guy. It's just timing is terrible.
Imagine you give Goldberg the undefeated streak back in the day. And then you say on the biggest paper for them is Starrcade. You say at Starrcade, we don't have a spot for Goldberg. It's just if you're a compelling.
I don't know if it's that
no. If you're a compelling character,
you're assuming Gunther was compelling during all this. So
no,
he wasn't.
No. That's my point.
Yeah.
My point is, if you're a compelling character, you're gonna find a way on the card.
Maybe he calls out Bill Goldberg. Run it back, Bill. I have no one.
But that's
gonna wrestle Bray Wyatt's ghost at WrestleMania.
Vince McMahon couldn't have beat God. Never mind. But that's the point, though. It's just like
this sucks. Like
when you pick a guy that has never been like compelling, right? The only thing you can say about him, he had the championship for 80% of his main roster.
80% of the time, he's held a title, and
blah blah blah.
He's a
blah.
two-time world heavyweight champion now. I think multi-time champion.
And every single time we talk about him, we say the same thing. Okay, in the ring, he puts together pretty good matches.
Oh, they're always great.
They're great matches.
The work is usually always top-notch.
But the character, nobody has ever paid a ticket to see him in action.
I wonder if they kind of read the room a little bit because people were really down on the AJ stuff and even John's retirement match, the way it ended, all this, the way it's been going down. And if Triple H said, we need to get him off TV. Like, let's blow it off with Dragon. And because we don't want to be completely dumb with this, we want to make sure there's some sort of end to that story. And then, like, let's just keep him off TV until, like, SummerSlam. Or until that run. Because, like, he's again, you booked him into a corner. And it almost is like, hey, he needs to go away for a while because he's got, it's not even, this is the heat where it's not nuclear, like, oh my God, everyone, like Dom heat. This is, no, we just don't want to see you.
I know.
And he's so talented that you don't want one of your guys on the roster to have that kind of heat, especially because he's one of the guys you still want to still build around for the next few years. So you maybe need to give him some time. Like, hey, you need to go away for a little bit. Let's roll through Mania season. I know it's going to suck not having you there, but like this is, we got nothing for you right now because of injuries and stuff. And I don't want to put you in a match with one of these younger guys and bury them too, because him wrestling Mello and Mello getting his ass kicked and losing the U.S. title, because you can't tell me Mello's beating Gunther in that match. I'm sorry, you can't. Just like you couldn't tell me Dom would beat him or whoever the Penta's going to beat him for the IC. Like, no, it's not going to happen. And he's not in the world title feuds right now. So none of these guys, sans Oba, Punk, Roman, Cody, and Randy, and even at that point, a couple of those guys probably still shouldn't beat Gunther. Like it's like better just keep him off the card. Just let him stew for a little bit before you just throw him out there just because. Like I don't want to just do it just because he's done. Well, he did this, this, and this, so he has to be on the card. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he needs some time so people could actually be like, fucking Gunther, man. Actually, like he was like really good. Like, what the hell? I miss him. Then maybe you'll see him out there. Like just
I have not.
you haven't yet because it's still fresh. It's still a couple weeks in.
But we're talking 3 or 4 weeks now.
Exactly. I'm not saying go home for 3 or 4 weeks. I'm saying go home for like 3 or 4 months.
I don't know.
Maybe it's time
But
to
he
just
did
take a
that
big.
before.
Yeah, and he came back and he
gotta
won a
do it
world title.
again.
He won a world title. He had a good feud with Punk, and Punk won the title back or whatever. Well, I mean,
Is it almost a situation where he doesn't come back until the night after WrestleMania? But even at that point,
I mean, you probably could do that if you're going to have him on the weekend. That makes more sense than having him on the card just because why take up the space for no reason? I'd rather see anyone else face Mello in that spot. How about Javon?
oh yeah,
If we're just pulling guys off the card, and Javon can lose that match, and I'm okay with it because we know Javon's got a long future.
again,
ahead.
this is
It'd be a great.
this
match,
this
too.
is about getting Gunther onto the WrestleMania card.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
like as a contractual obligation.
He does. He didn't get that shit written in. Like he's. I'm sure next to the 7 zeros on his contract, he was like,
yeah.
it's fine. Do whatever you want." Like
Like it's not even. I heard the Undertaker in an interview talk about. He had a meeting with Vince McMahon, I think before WrestleMania 18, and Vince is putting the card together. And
that was
they're
the Rock Hogan Mania. Yeah.
Yes, and they're putting the card together, and Vince was like, "Oh crap, I don't have anything for you, but you're the Undertaker. I'm gonna, we're gonna figure something out. You can either face RVD or Ric Flair." And Undertaker said, "No disrespect to RVD, but it's a no-brainer, Ric Flair."
Yeah.
But it was Undertaker, even back, throughout his entire career. Undertaker, compelling character. Even if you oversee, like, oh crap, we don't have a story for him, you're gonna find a way to get him on
At
the
that
card.
point, he had the streak too. when he got
Gunther
things,
is
yeah.
not it.
No. It's a 6-month run where he retired some guys that we love. Doesn't mean he automatically just needs to have a spot. Especially when there's other feuds and stories that make more sense to go on the card than this.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why we're even talking about this is because it's WrestleMania.
Yeah,
If this was Backlash or Saudi,
who cares?
no one's going to give a shit. But,
And
yeah.
even this, like, so
I think the best case is keep him off. Maybe Monday night after. Maybe you wait even longer. Let it breathe a little bit because he's not an over character right now. He's an under character, and that's not a knock on his skill. It's a knock on how he's been perceived based on what he's done over the past 6
it's
to
a
8
knock
months.
on his character. It's a knock
Maybe
on.
he needs to reboot it a little bit. I don't know.
Well, it's just like, can we not present?
Can Gunther come out in a mask? Can he be El Grande La Austria or something like that?
If you ever want to pull it, yeah, probably. So
Just have him show up in AAA and just dominate that. He'll love it.
you know what? Again, the AAA thing's not a bad idea.
Honestly, it's not, and it makes a lot of sense because, like we said, he's working with his best friend. So it works out
And
really
again, a Grande Americana, like that man's drawing tickets down there. So yeah, Mello, that's not going to work. We tried Danhausen last week, that didn't work.
well. No, well, you have another week to think about it, but I still think the best course is
We
probably
actually
just-
tried Seth Rollins. That really
No, that's not. It doesn't make a lot of sense right now.
No,
Unless
you could even test like he was one of the masked men, but we're
No.
particular like
Paul Heyman had to
it
do
would
a
have
whole-
to be like a tall guy.
well, it'd be Paul Heyman doing a mercenary thing, like where you just hire someone to try and take him out. Like that's the only way it makes sense in my mind. And even then, it's like, why would Paul do that?
Yeah.
We
We even had an idea months ago. I think this was around SummerSlam. Like I had the idea, like have an arrangement with at the time he was the world champion, Gunther. Him and a Vision, like his insurance policy. I think that was when Seth was hurt.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Right.
Right. But this has nothing to do with Mello. Mello has done good work, and
He'll find a way on the card
he's
somehow.
going to find his way on the card.
Yes.
All right. Let's clear something up right now. Is it his fault?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I did not replace
One of
my
the few
thought.
entertaining things, and I have no idea what the hell he's going to do. He may not even have a match. He may just fuck around with the Vision stuff, and they have a tag match for the titles in a street fight, which leads me to believe they're not going to be fighting for the tag titles at WrestleMania. So I don't know what the hell they're going to do with the Vision. But that being said, this is the WrestleMania, and I think next year is in that case too. it's the 2 WrestleManias before we really start to figure things out for the future. We kind of still feel because, hey, Roman and Punk, Cody and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm looking forward to 2 years from now when it's Braun and Oba, and it's Trick and Mello.
Hopefully in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and it's well, whatever, and it's close, and it's Javon and Ethan Page, whatever. Like I want that. I'm looking forward to that. So we're kind of just hanging out these next 2 years because Saudi's going to be stupid next year if they even do it. We'll see how long this war actually goes on. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, no.
Some people say it's going to be over tomorrow. Some people say, oh, and Ukraine and Russia are still fighting. So that's all you need to know about how long this could go.
Look at the gas prices.
Oh my God, it was so bad. I had to use my fuel perks. Try to hold on to those for a while. I took the 20 cents off instead of the $5 off, which was dumb.
Yeah, don't do
because the 20 cents off would only be like $2.50 off.
Yeah, don't do that.
We learn lessons here.
Dude, I'd say
I'm like, 20 cents off, and I get like, there's leak again. 10, 15 gallons in my car. I'm like, stupid. Hormuz, can you spell it? But nevertheless, this show is, it's
Well,
there's a few good things in there that I'm looking forward to. We'll see what happens with Randy. We'll see what happens with Cody and all this stuff.
I'll tell you one of the biggest problems with WrestleMania this year. There doesn't seem to be like a unified theme to this show.
Remember, it was like the fancy high roller thing, and now it's like Mad Max Fury Road again.
Well, it's every match there's a different graphics package.
Yeah.
Like, even the matches are not unified.
Well, they paid for so much to do it that they were able to pay for different graphics for each match.
Yeah, I guess that's the story of
paying Phil and design 3 times as much as we normally do.
I know,
just popping out all these different graphics.
Right. So I guess that's the story of.
Hey, yo, Phil.
Actually,
There's some spikes on it.
Actually, we were kind of unsure of what to do here with WrestleMania. The one. Again, I'll stand by in saying this. I don't think the television shows, do the TV shows have flaws? Sure. But I don't think the TV shows have been bad.
Well, there's been a few Raws where
there's been a few rough ones, but
it's stinky.
They're not Vince McMahon mid-2010s rough. But I think it's this Punk. I think the strength of it is your main events. That's what it comes down to. With WrestleMania is it's how excited are you for the main events? And, Oba and Brock right now is the most anticipated match right now. But in terms of story, we're kind of out of story. Yeah. I mean, it's, Paul Heyman is probably going to say something to kind of juice it up a little bit.
Oba can finally say something. Again, preferably in a week where Brock isn't there.
Right, but
and then it will get you across the finish line.
But the story's done.
Yeah.
I think right now, Punk and Roman is kind of putting a black eye on this a little bit. There's just...
Well, now what? So, like, now it's going to be all Bloodline talk until then.
Yeah.
Because, again, took the order from Jay. Like, okay.
And Punk doesn't have any perceived friends. What's he going to do? Call up Drew McIntyre? Can't do that. He can't do that. So, Punk's going to try to do this on his own.
I mean, the only person he could turn to, which I think would be interesting, just because it's all like a big web. And
it would be Cody?
No.
Seth?
Yeah.
Can't wrestle.
If there's one person that hates Roman in this bloodline more than I do, in this iteration of what he's become, it's you. We have our differences. You hate me, I hate you. I get that. But we have common enemies. And you want this. You want this back at some point. You want him to have it? Or do you want to fight me for it? Like, there's an avenue there, especially if Seth doesn't have anyone to wrestle. If I'm assuming Braun's is going to be healthy, but like...
Punk's too arrogant to do that.
Of course he is.
He's not going to... It's a
I'll tell you
idea.
what, if they do the Super Bloodline thing before WrestleMania, which could be, I think is more likely, where they like all of a sudden, no Samoans even look cross-eyed at me. Now all of them are there.
Then
it's like, okay, I need to this is not good. Like, I'm going to get killed.
Can you imagine the final image of Raw before WrestleMania?
There's 15 people in the ring, and they're all looking at Punk like,
Yeah, that would be deadly.
You know, it'd be really funny, and would be a crazy plot twist if they did that, and they all turned towards Roman. You oppressed this family for 6 years with your leadership and your bullshit and all that stuff, and they turn on Roman.
It's just like, if we're
Go
going to
make Roman the babyface, there you go.
True, but it's like, all right, if we're going to go through with the Super Bloodline.
How cool would that be, though? If
It
they
would
all,
be.
and even the Usos, they're the first ones. They're the first shots. They double super kick Roman. That would be crazy. That visual would be wild.
Well, let's go back real quick to when Roman told the Usos respectfully got in my ring. Didn't Jey Uso have this little speech like a year or two ago? It was like, you're not going to disrespect me again?
You're not going to talk to me like that anymore.
Yeah.
You're not. That's not how this works anymore.
Like, shouldn't there be like a rebalance like on Monday?
I'm going to say there's not a lot there for Punk to go back at, especially the story is going to turn into now, are we going to get the Bloodline 2.0? Are we going to get this new reinvigorated Usos, Roman, that kind of stuff? I think it'd be crazy to see all the Tongans, to see Solo in the ring, to see Jacob in the ring. He gets called out. Everyone's there looking at Punk.
Mm-hmm.
And just that visual, that the Monday before WrestleMania, they all just turn and look at Roman. And either they all get out of the ring and leave him, or they just attack Roman. And Punk's like, oh, shit.
Well, because Punk is going to talk his way into saying, you know what? Fine. Make this a stupid Bloodline rules match. He's going to talk himself out of destruction. Or he's going to talk himself into destruction at WrestleMania. You run it back a whole blood. And then, and then at that point, that's where...
How many people in that family, though, really want to see Roman as champ again? Solo's running his own ship. Jacob wants to get into the title picture really bad. Like the Usos, Jay it's been pretty like he felt that singles gold and he's like, Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy's doing his own thing. Like, how many people actually really want Roman to be on top again? Think about that.
I understand that. That's a great question.
Because when he was, they were all put down. They were all treated poorly. People don't just forget shit like that.
That's a great
He was not a good leader when he was champion. He used them.
Yeah.
Why would they want that again? Oh, because he's my cousin, and I want my cousin to get his. He got his. When's it going to be y'all's turn to do it? That should be CM Punk's best argument. You guys want this guy to win again and rule over this family and treat you like shit again? You think he's not going to lose his mind and go egomaniac again because he's going to have a title around his waist? That's power.
I hope if they explain why CM Punk was laughing, like you can't do this by yourself, I hope that's what he's going to say on Monday.
Like, at the end of the day, he don't care about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
He wants what's best for him so he can go home to his family, and that's fine, but you got to understand, he's not putting you and your values and your family values first. It's about him.
Well, and remember, too, the whole premise of, I could put food on the table. Jay has proven he can get his.
Fucker's been eating.
Yeah.
Look at them. They've all been eating.
Yeah, they've been well taken
They
care
are
of.
full.
Yeah.
And they went back for seconds. All right? Like, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
They eat. They all eat. Zilla eats. All these guys eat.
Yeah.
They aren't even there. They're eating.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, you can't use that anymore. Like, that's why I wanted it to be internal struggle kind of shown initially with Roman and the Usos. And we'll see how last week turns to this coming Monday, but still.
the other thing, too, is that Jimmy Uso, at the end...
Roman will be there. It's at Madison Square Garden, so I'm assuming he's going to show up.
At the end of the show last week, it was, Jimmy Uso was like, I don't know if it was behind the scenes footage, but they were walking to the back, and you can see Jimmy Uso just like, here we go again. It's like CJ from San Andreas. Here we go again. Yeah, we kind of know what's coming.
And the funny thing is, Jimmy knows, too, he's going to go in whatever direction it is because that's what he does. He follows blindly to a fault sometimes.
And Jay is going to be
front and center,
emotional. And that, I guess that's honestly, this question comes down to how much you care about the new Bloodline. This question comes down to how much you care about Randy Orton. And really, that's it. I mean, no disrespect. And I get the other, and Brock and Oba, people are excited about that. But I get my thing, though, this is now our third WrestleMania doing this show. Yeah. And we've said this the previous 2 years, and we're going to say it here again. What other mid-card match is going to elevate themselves into getting people to say, I have to watch WrestleMania because of our story.
Finn and Dom could be good. Could be. This is a side note off of that too, but I thought about the person that's talking to Randy, and this goes back to my initial pitch a while ago. It'd be crazy if it was William Regal. He saw that shit firsthand in the mid-2000s. He may even possibly experienced it a little bit at some point. And he's got this group of second-generation stars down there that are like hungry and ready to go. I mean,
If you want
to put Randy on top and keep him there for a little bit. What better to do than to surround him with people? I don't know. I mean, that makes the most sense.
and this, my last point about this question, this goes to show you that I know most years we say all the brand, WrestleMania sells itself. And to a fault, it does. To a point, it does. Every year, hey, I'm going to WrestleMania. Doesn't matter if Lawrence Taylor is main eventing. Some people are excited about going to WrestleMania.
That happened once.
It did. But it also goes to show you that it's the superstars, it's the stories. That's the reason why people watch or don't watch the shows. And if the stories are not hitting and you run it back in the same effing city, you don't do things you don't have a theme. You don't do things to make the show stand out. It's just another show on the calendar. And right now, WrestleMania
feels like a 2-night, another show on the calendar.
Another show on the calendar.
Like, are we really moving into? It's supposed to be the pinnacle of stories built throughout the year. It's supposed to be the launching point for the next year of wrestling. I mean, are we really excited to see Randy Orton and Roman Reigns be champion moving into the heart of 2026? When we have guys like Oba on this card, and we have guys possibly like Trick and Mello on this card, like Braun Breaker if he does come back and fight Seth.
And we're going to spend a year talking about, which one of these young guys could finally take the title off of one of these, legacy guys. Because I get to that point, the previous 2 years we've done this show, we felt that covering WWE, the build. Now I get it. 2 years ago when we started this show, we were spoiled.
Yeah.
We were spoiled.
We were in the midst of it, yeah.
Yeah, we were. All right, we jumped in at the top of the fourth quarter. We were spoiled. But even last year, it felt like, all right, you got the Cena heel turn. You might have I know The Rock didn't show up, but you had.
The anticipation was huge for that. Because we thought that's a huge story.
And it felt like.
Big.
It felt big. This. If I didn't know any better, it's us talking about WWE in the middle of July.
I think if this event would have still been planned for New Orleans, I think it would have been different. And that may sound strange to some people, but I just feel like cheating a city out of the experience, lack of real solid stories to this point. There's a few that are kind of on the edge, ready to blow up, but we'll see. But lack of that true big main event story going into it. I mean, all these factors, but I mean, that was one of the biggest ones when we first talked about it. Shifting after The Rock came out
in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, Lil Wayne performed all that, and he announced they're going there, and then it's and it's a city you've had a lot of success with it.
I know.
They've went multiple times. They've done well there. It's why did you do that?
And honestly, and we'll end the show. Honestly, This is where if I'm AEW, I would be looking to make New Orleans almost a secondary home. You got your rival promotion pulling their biggest show out of your city. They're telling you you're not good enough to host WrestleMania, and they pull the ultimate bait and switch.
I would have put one of the main card, either All Out or whatever. We're going to New Orleans.
We're going to New Orleans.
Yep.
We're going to be there. We're going to do our convention. We're going to do all that. Actually, honestly,
I wouldn't do All In there.
Or whatever super card you think of.
They need to do All In London every year.
That's fine, but whatever super card you can think of, make a super card.
That's every card Tony Khan books. What are you talking about?
That is true. It's all 6 hours. But in New Orleans.
AEW Super Slam. With stars you heard of that were relevant 20 years ago.
You may see Ronda Rousey.
Now she's out.
You may see Tony Storm.
No, she's out. Well, she's actually hurt. Ronda has a fight on May 13th. She can't wrestle until the fight's over, so she's not going to be there. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. Like, it's just common sense. She's not going to risk that. Her payday, what she's getting paid from MVP Promotions,
Oh, jeez.
would just knock Tony Khan's socks off. I'm sure she's getting...
It's knocking off Dana White at this moment.
She's getting probably like 8 figures, maybe even 9.
Did you
almost.
see that Netflix card?
Oh,
my goodness.
Francis Ngannou's on it. Yeah, it's a whole
And
thing.
again, that's not a pay-per-view. That's
And
if
Jake
you
Paul's-
have a Netflix subscription, you get to see that card.
Jake Paul's crazy too. His crazy ass will come out after the Ngannou fight when he probably wins that match and challenge him. Like he'll do that because he likes fighting guys that are like 50 pounds heavier now, and because he got criticized for.
Jake Paul, the boxer, kind of an idiot. Jake Paul, the promoter, brilliant.
I mean, I wouldn't have gotten a ring with Anthony Joshua, and I'm closer to his size. It's
Brilliant.
God.
I'm like, yeah, at some point, Anthony Joshua's going to have to prove that he's legitimate and tag you.
He did what he did.
He did what he had to
And
do.
I get listen, they're crazy, but they're strong, and they are smart. They're crazy smart. And then people hate them. I love the Paul brothers. I think they're great.
I think they're.
I think the world would be a lot more boring if they weren't here.
I agree.
So why not enjoy,
honestly,
enjoy the ride? Fuck it.
honestly, I don't even think I would have watched the flag football thing if Logan Paul didn't talk trash.
Honestly,
about it
I
and
didn't
Tom
watch the
Brady.
flag football thing. I only saw that clip about him talking shit to Tom Brady, and that was great.
And Tom Brady threw a football.
Yeah, and they blew Logan for the foul. Like what?
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah. Everything,
referee sold on your boy. Hey, W Energy, make sure you guys sample that. If you're like me right now and you're dragging at the end of a long podcast and you're like Double A and he has 15 more shows to do in the next 2 hours, make sure you use that promo
I
code.
got phone calls to make too.
You got a couple of them, yeah. The important one and the less important one.
They're all important.
SHWP10 or Inside Edge 10, get your 10% off. You could try and put them both together. I don't know if W will catch that or not, but if they don't,
Give it a shot.
do it. Why not get 20% off total? That'd be awesome. But use those links. Make sure you guys get involved and get your energy back. Take it back.
Yeah.
Pull the bull by the reins of the horns of the shift of the hoof of the.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing a talk show at midnight, weeknights, and
Yeah, you're dumb for that.
and
You know what I'm gonna
you
do?
probably want to.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna work all day. I'm gonna produce, and then I'm gonna go live at midnight. I just want to make sure.
we don't even pre-tape the show. It's live.
I just want to
at
make sure I
midnight.
get absolutely no sleep. Like that's my goal.
And you need this because you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the epitome of "I'll sleep when I die," Anthony Alford. Good God.
I think in a 3-day stretch, I've slept for 13 or 14 hours.
I'm honestly there with you, but at least I have a kid. I have an excuse.
Yeah, you have a real excuse.
But he goes to bed.
Yeah, you have a real excuse.
You know who doesn't go to bed? That guy.
No,
He stays up.
no. Stay away from coffee. Go to this instead.
Yeah.
W Energy, please.
Better for you. Better for you.
It's much better.
Yeah. Tastes good too.
It does.
Flavors.
It does. It tastes good. It doesn't even have sugar.
Yeah, look how colorful it is too. It's like Dynamite back in 2019.
That's how you can find us on the socials.
Those are like Dynamite every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Remember, they're quick. They're a minute long. The Monday Night Raw reacts.
I'm probably gonna go to 5 minutes.
They're 5 minutes long.
5 minutes or less. I think that's probably a better number. If only 11 of you are gonna view it anyway, I might as well at least give it 5 minutes.
Oh,
That's
that's
fair.
5 minutes.
If you want to keep it, go ahead.
The NXT reacts will also be there. That will stay at 1 minute.
Nice.
And you know what? Since it's just a 1 minute thing, I might do a SmackDown. At least till WrestleMania. I might do a
I
SmackDown.
might do it for 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. We'll commit to 3 weeks.
I might do it 3 times.
Again, we still have an opening. Anybody? Again, the number's on the bottom of your screen. Anybody wants to do an AEW reacts?
Now, if I get a raise, I'll buy YouTube TV again and I'll watch it.
No, don't do that. Well, get your. No, don't do that. I want you around for the show. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, just rage quit.
This guy right here, when we first started the reacts, like a month in, dude.
I watched everything.
If I gotta keep doing the AEW reacts, I'm gonna quit the show.
It's my own fault because we tried to split it up, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'll do like I think originally I was doing SmackDown and maybe like AEW, and you were doing like Raw and NXT, or you were just doing Raw or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I can't.
And we thought for a hot second, we won't do Collision. We're gonna cut back.
Yeah, we'll cut back. We'll only do 4 of them a week. Yeah, and we were both doing them. I remember that. We were both doing them.
I know.
I'm so glad
We went hard.
I'm so glad we figured
We
this
went
out.
hard last summer, and we didn't. Then we thought better.
I'll tell you who's not going. This is my soft summer. I'll tell you what. Can I do less?
Go to InsideEdgeNetwork.com. You can see the schedule, see when I'm on.
Yeah. Tell you what. See this right here?
That was so easy.
This is a coin. When you flip this coin, you get 2 results, heads or tails, correct? I'll tell you what. You flip the coin, there's a pretty good chance, 50%, you're on the air.
I don't do Saturdays, okay? I don't do Saturdays.
Oh, you picked one day. Even the good Lord rested on one day, right?
I don't do Saturdays.
Yeah, yours is
I
the
guess
6th
technically
day.
I don't do Thursdays, technically.
Technically. Well, not tonight.
Not tonight.
Yeah, well.
All right.
We're going back in time now. Is there a 5th wall?
We are looking for a sci-fi show. I ain't doing that.
Oh, my
one.
God.
We're not doing that one.
Let's get Edge. He's always on sci-fi. Haven. He's a Viking. Percy Jackson.
Again, thank you to everyone for tuning in.
Shows and movies I can do that don't require me to shave. Anything. Pop that, put like that.
Shaving Ryan's Privates. Good night, everybody.
Oh, it's a movie about war. The battlefield of love.
Battlefield of Manscaping. Good night.
This podcast is not brought to you by Manscaped.